Hey there. I wanted to help people see how cool the app Snapseed is. So if you haven't heard of Snapseed, it's a great little photo editor you can use on your phone or tablet that allows you to do some pretty powerful things that a lot of times the basic photo app that comes on your phone or device doesn't do very well. So one of the things that comes with this, if we go to Tools, you'll see Healing right here, third row down on the left. Now, healing is usually a tool that is something you have to pay for in most apps. So I'll just show you an example. I'm zooming in here by pinching and zooming. And I'm just going to tap this little dot right here, this little thing. I'm just going to get rid of it. It looked messy. I didn't like it there. I tap it, it's gone. Now, what if something else in the scene is distracting too? Let's try that. Let's get rid of that. See now? Let me just fix that a little bit. There we go. Sometimes the first shot doesn't work perfectly, but now that image looks a little cleaner there in the front. Maybe these red wires sticking out of the ground are kind of annoying, so let's just give this a try and see if it works. I'm going to paint along it and get rid of it. And clean it up just a little. All right. There we go. Now, if I zoom back out, see those red wires don't stick out over there, and it's a little cleaner looking. So I just wanted to show that's kind of a cool little tool that you can use to kind of clean up some of your images sometimes. Again, with really complicated information, it gets a little tricky, or when there's a lot of little things next to each other. If I try to get rid of that, it might work pretty well. If I try to get rid of something else here, it might kind of blur some of these lines, so it kind of makes the foreground and background go together. Back here, let's try this. See, I've got these power lines that are kind of in the way, but behind it is a mountain, and there's different colors and different things. Now, if I try to drag and kind of paint over those things, it does pretty good, but it kind of looks abnormal. See, like it kind of messed up this part in the middle. I don't know. Let's see if it'll work if I just go through the whole thing and get rid of it. Oh, kind of. It's getting kind of blurry. It's kind of messing some of it up. So if I back up here, it looks a little bit unnatural. You can kind of tell there might have been something there. So it's not a perfect tool, but it's something that you can use to kind of clean up images with some of the bigger things. I like in this kind of area, this thing here. Maybe I want to get rid of that rock. And that does a pretty good job. So now you don't really notice that area over there. Maybe this rock is also kind of in the way. It's kind of big. There. It's gone. Now if I go back, you never knew it was there. So kind of cool. Sometimes it works really good. Sometimes you have little objects like this on the sides of things. You can kind of get rid of those. It just helps clean up your images sometimes. And that's an awesome tool. You can also go backwards. You can just use this back button to take away the things you just did. And once it grays out, you know that that's the last. That's back to normal. Or you can just hit the X and go away. Hit the check mark if you think you like your edits. Hit the X if you don't. So I just wanted to show that real quick. Kind of a cool little tool that comes standard for free in the Snapseed app that other apps out there make you pay for. So hope that helps.